My name is Kristina Wisnewski Callaway, and I am a Orange Status presenter. Let's see. Let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself. I live in a very small town in Shattuck, Oklahoma. I joined March of 2015. I actually joined through a party my sister was having. She lived in Ohio. She was having a party for Kelly Hudak, and I bought a mascara and a lip gloss, and that's how I got hooked. I decided that I wanted to have a party, and then the day before my party, I messaged Kelly and said, girl, would you be mad if I didn't join and if I became a presenter? You know, I was worried about Kelly being mad about, you know, canceling the party and becoming a presenter. She's like, no, I wouldn't. And I look back now, I'm like, that was so crazy. Like, if somebody asked me that, I would be like, come on, let's get started right now. Let me help you. So that was it. I joined March 2015, and I haven't looked back. So what I will say is, you know, thank you, Liz, for asking me to do this live, for this Zoom for all the teams. I really appreciate that, okay? I've been getting a lot of friend requests, so I just want to say, you know, please follow me, not friend, because I have limited amount of space left, so I really like to save that for, you know, new ladies you know, get joined up, or, you know, new customers. So, and I just want to remind everybody about these Zooms. We do have them twice a week. So on Tuesday nights, we have them, and then Thursday mornings at 10:30, okay? So I believe that's right, and that's Eastern time. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what this live is about. It's about, well, this Zoom, why I keep calling it live. What this Zoom is about. It's about going live, stepping out of your comfort zone, and putting yourself out there. Now, I know that it can be scary to go out like that, okay? So if you've never done a live, at the end of this, I want to know why you haven't done a live. So if you have paper and pen right now, I want you to write down why you have not gone live. What is keeping you from going live? Okay? I want to know what your fear is. I think some fears that people may have is being judged, failing, messing up. Let's see, because I wrote down some notes because I don't want to go off on anything. You maybe fear being critiqued, stage fright. Those are the things that, to me, come right offhand why someone may feel this way. I can totally relate to how you feel, and I'm going to tell you why. I was in the military for 11 years. I went in at 17 years old and went to boot camp and went to Korea. I turned 18 2 weeks before I went and spent a year in Korea. Talk about being scared. After September 11th happened, I was stationed in Hawaii, and we were one of the first teams to get deployed to go open up bases that had been shut down for years. When we were landing, we were taking fire, and we could hear it hitting our aircraft. I was scared. So you would think me just getting in front of people and talking would not affect me because the things that I've done. But I was nervous. Getting in front of people is scary. I understand that. But if you don't face your fears, then you'll never, ever overcome them. And you will let those fears control you. So I want to challenge you to step out of your comfort zone. Even if it's not a makeup video. If it's just you talking about something that you're passionate about, because each step is going to help you get closer and closer to your goal. So taking those little steps, you will get there. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is going to be my advice to you about going live. If set a time, hold yourself accountable. put it on your Facebook and say, hey, ladies, I'm going live tonight at 8 o'clock, and let's talk an eye palette one. Just pick something specific. You don't have to do a whole face. Pick one item so you can just concentrate on that one item. Tell some of your girlfriends, hey girl, I'm going to be live. Do you think I can get your support? Can you be on there and watch? Can you make comments? Can you like it? You know, show me some love on it. Tell the girls in your team that, hey, you know, girls, I'm really nervous tonight, and I really want your support, because I guarantee you, if you reach out and ask that, your girls are going to get on there. They're going to like, they're going to comment, they're going to make you feel comfortable. Because when you're on there, I want you to pretend you're talking to your best friends about whatever you're talking about. You're talking about your blush and how much you love your blush, because pretend you're talking to your best friend, because you want your best friend to look great wearing this blush, okay? So be energetic on your lives. Be happy. Smile, because that's what people want to see. When people go on Facebook, they're going there to relax. When people wake up in the morning, they're going to check their phone. When people are on the toilet in the morning, they're checking their phone. Lunch break, they're checking their phone. So they're there to be entertained. They want to watch something that's quick and easy, okay? So if you're going to be just doing a quick tutorial on an item, focus on that, you know, have fun. Have some music playing in the background. Now, I know that Facebook sometimes will lock you out or not play your music if it's something they pick up that is a trademark. So what I've been doing is picking music that's normally not played on the radio. So I found an EDM station. I play that. Play music that maybe doesn't have words in it. It's not going to pick that up. Okay? So let's see. Ask questions. Be engaging. That is another one. If you sit there and you're not saying anything, people watch me like, okay, so she's doing her makeup. What color did she use? What palette did she use? Why does she like that? You know, you don't have to say, oh, this liquid lipstick is $27 that I'm getting ready to use. No, you want to be like, girl, this color, you need this, because this neutral is in. You see the difference? People don't want to be sold to. They want to know, why would they like it? Why do you like it? I mean, you're a presenter. Why do you love the makeup? So sharing your love and your energy for whatever you're doing is going to come through that live. Your friends are watching it. They're going to be like, oh, I really like this. You know, tell them to hit those likes. Tell them to hit those shares. Tell them to comment what's their favorite product that they use in their makeup bag. It doesn't have to be unique. You want them to be engaging with you, talk with you, okay? So I think that, you know, this was a just something quick and easy that I think a lot of people could get some use out of, is lives. So I guess right now, Liz, I'd like to open it up to anybody who has struggles with lives, fears with lives, anything like that. Could we do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So at the beginning of your Zoom, you talked about writing down what's stopping you from doing it. Before you do that, will you, because we have a lot of new girls on here, will you explain to them why lives are so important and about the reach? And then after that, maybe some of you can share your fear and we can work through that with Kristina.
Okay. Why I think lives are so important, because you are connecting with your audience. You're connecting with potential customers, potential girls that are going to want to join. They want to see you. And that's why we tell you to stay away from spammy graphics, because everybody and their mama is going to be posting that, okay? The same picture, and that's why pictures get flagged. People want to see it on you. They want to see how you use it. Because I'm going to tell you, if a woman knows how to use a product, she's going to be more inclined to get it, okay? So why do you think these women go to MAC and Sephora and the Clinique beauty counters and like, can you give me a makeover? Can you show me what to do? Because if they don't know how to do it, they're not going to buy it. Okay? So if you make it look easy, not complicated, because I am not a makeup artist. I am not a professional MUA in the least. Okay? Like I just told you, you know, being in the military 11 years, we had to wear makeup very neutral. You know, it cannot be crazy looking. So, and half the time, I would say 80% of the time, I didn't wear makeup. Okay? And to be a presenter, you don't have to wear makeup. You know, but if you're going to have product, I think you should show how you wear it. Show your favorite products. So to me, you're connecting with your audience. You're showing them how easy it is to use. Be fun, be energetic, be you. That's what the people want to see. They want to see you. So I think that's important for the lives, because then you're going to have a girl PM you and say, hey girl, what was that lip color you used? I really like that. Can I get that from you? You know, talk about the specials. If we have a kudos, feature the kudos in the video, or feature something that you really like and tell me why you like it. Because I guarantee you there's somebody watching, somebody gonna watch that replay, they're gonna love it. And feel the fear and do it anyway. When you're done with that video, post that baby. Don't worry about, I gotta rewatch this, or I'm scared. Post it. Don't worry about being judged. Don't worry about it, because you know what? In the end, it's going to be worth it. And after that first Zoom, yeah, you might be, or that first live, you might be sweating in it. You might be like, huh, I'm having a hot flash. You know, each one will get easier and easier and easier. I promise you. So that's my advice on that. What is your thoughts on that? Liz?
Sorry, I was muted.
It's okay.
I love it. And Facebook wants to be the king of live, and they are. And so they're going to show your content to more people. Yeah. But what Kristina said is absolutely right. And I remember the first time I did it, I got off there, I was like, wow, I have no idea what I said. I needed to change shirts. Like, holy crap. But it was so much easier than videos, because I wasn't rewatching the videos going, oh, God, I sound so stupid, or why did I say that? Or, oh, start over, and then never post it, because I only had 20 minutes anyways, and time's up. So it's a lot more efficient, and it is, like, scary. But by, like, probably my 10th one, it was no big deal.
Like, whatever.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and open it up. And maybe so you can share your fears and what you did to overcome it. What I did was I just did it. I knew I wasn't going to die from it. And so I just did it. And every time I did it, it got easier. And I didn't die. I don't know if anyone died from it. I know that the haters can and will come out, but you just bless and release them. When someone hates on you, it's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them. So bring it. And guess what? They're commenting on your stuff. And if they're being hateful, which I fortunately haven't had. I've had creepy dudes want to marry me. But when they comment on your stuff, you're showing up in their news feed. And if you go look at those creeper dudes' friends, they're a bunch of beautiful European and American women. If you go look at some of these girls that say nasty comments on some of our teammates' lives, they need empowered, they need uplifted, they need validated. They're hurt. Hurt people hurt people. But if you go look at their friends list, guess what? They got a bunch of pretty friends, and you're showing up in their newsfeed. So thank you, haters. Thank you, creepy dudes. Just keep it coming. So let's go ahead and just open it up. Share maybe what your fear was and how you overcame it. And I see Jennifer Poole with her hand up. So take it away, sister.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I love live. I'm just going to say this. When I first started doing this, I would only go live in my private group because I was terrified. And then I thought, I listened to Liz and I listened to everybody, all these other ladies. And I thought, I'm just going to do it. And you know what? I got out there and I did it. And my first one was a disaster. Not going to lie. I was terrified. You could hear your voice shake, I was doing like this, and I'm telling you, as soon as I got off of it, I did the same thing. I was like, and then I was like, that wasn't so bad. And then people started sharing it, and then the views started popping up, and then it just, my audience was building. And once I just said, you know what, if they don't like it, they don't have to watch it, and I'm just going to do this for myself and the ones that really matter. And if you just go for it, and like Kristina said, you're talking to your friends. Act like you're talking to your best friend. And it just gets easier and easier. And now I share everything online. So, so it gets easier, girls. I promise. I promise it does. So that's all I had to say.
That was good info, Jennifer, because I really wanted to piggyback what you said, going live in your VIP group. Because if you feel nervous about going live on your whole Facebook page, go live to your VIP, because they're in there for a reason, right?
Right.
They want to know about the makeup. They want to know what you're doing. So post it in there. Like I said, holding yourself accountable is saying, ladies, I'm going to go live tonight at 7 o'clock, and I'm going to feature these 3 mineral eye pigments. They're there because they want to see the makeup. So start out small if you feel nervous going big, because those little steps will help you build up. Okay. Anybody else? That was really good, girl.
I think I'll add a little bit to that. Is I was on live today, and somebody jumped on there, and she said, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be as comfortable as you are on my Facebook lives, because I'm kind of like you, Jennifer. I talk about everything. I'm like an open book. I'm a little too open. My husband gets kind of embarrassed by me pretty often. But the thing is like, a lot of times I think people's phobia of going live has to do with what they think people want to see, like the type of expectation they think that's out there. And the thing is you are for somebody. So you can be you, just be an energetic version of you, and be, kind of an amped up on caffeine version of you. And people will eat that up. Like, you don't have to be the best at makeup. You don't have to be, like, for me personally, kind of my thing is I'm very self-proclaimed ADD. I jump all over the place when I'm on live, but whoever is viewing that likes that. You know what I mean? So like, you will find the right viewers that like your content if you're just you, and you're you on like this, high. Actually, today I was like, please don't think I'm high. I don't do drugs, but I'm crazy when I go live, because I just get energy from it. Like I have fun with it. I get excited, and I just I get those vibes, that it's just, I can be me and just kind of be silly about it, and the right viewers will come along. The other tip that I wanted to give is I just went on this like major friending spree. I was noticing that when I would go live, it was all unique presenters watching me. And I'm like, okay, I appreciate talking to my Y sisters, but that's not going to get me any sales. And it's definitely not going to get me any new presenters on my team. So I knew that going live kind of wasn't doing me that much good anymore, other than maybe they might share something here and there, whatever. But so I went on this huge friending spree. And if you stay consistent with your adding friends and going live, you're going to see all kinds of new faces popping up on those. And I've noticed, I just moved to a new neighborhood, so I've become Facebook friends with a lot of the women around this neighborhood. And a lot of them, they kind of know what I do, but they don't know much. Well, I can guarantee you now they're learning quickly, not only what I do, but that I'm very successful at it, because I'm sharing consistently, and they're seeing that. So
yeah.
It takes you guys going out there and introducing yourself to people and saying, oh my gosh, let's talk more. Let's connect on Facebook. You don't have to say anything about Unique, but let your Facebook page do the talking. Just share how excited you are about what you do. Share how excited you are that you just got a new girl, that is launching her own business and becoming her own boss. Share how excited you are about the trip to Punta Cana, or claiming that you're going to earn the next incentive trip that they announce. It doesn't matter your level of success, where you are. If you can just be genuinely excited and do these live videos consistently. I had somebody reach out to me the other day. She said, hey, if I wanted to relaunch my business, what would you suggest that I do? Because she let her business go. And I said, friend request like crazy and go live every day. And that might sound like it's really not that intense, but what's going to happen is people are going to see your content, and more people are going to continue to see it. You guys see these names on the leaderboards, watch their pages. They're going live all the time. They're so consistent. Ashley Cheetah told me, she said, even when she doesn't want to go live, her husband will say, hey, you need to go live. Like, he'll make her do it because she knows the importance, and it's building that relationship. If you guys haven't heard before of why the Kardashians are so popular, or why they're so successful, it's because they've succeeded at a one-sided friendship. They can put out content that makes millions of girls feel like they're BFFs, when really they've never spoken to these girls. They don't know these girls, but because they're putting stuff out there that's making people able to either relate to them or admire them or want what they have, or, want that outfit, want that handbag, whatever, these girls go crazy for it. And that's the mentality of why Facebook Live is really so popular. It's giving people a peek into your life. And that's why you don't want to just get on there and be like, hey guys, I'm just doing my makeup today. What's going on? Like, you want to be excited because people will want that excitement. We live in a dark and dreary world. People are depressed. People are struggling to make ends meet. If you can be that bright ray of sunshine in their day, they're going to eat it up. So that's the best advice I can give. Kristina, you've done awesome. Thank you so much for everything you've said.
Thank you, Kylie. I love that. That's so right. You want to be something positive in somebody's life, because when you're scrolling through Facebook and you're seeing negativity, I have to unfriend that. I don't want to see that. So if you're being positive, they're going to start watching you more. They're going to follow you more. And the only tip I would say, be consistent. And then try lives at different times, because you're going to have people that are more morning, getting the kids around, or you're going to have more people in the evening after dinner. You're going to catch a total different crowd in the evening too, but like Kylie said, be energetic, smile, be excited about what you're doing, because that's going to make them excited. So anyone else have a fear that's keeping them from going live that we haven't gone over? No? I just want to say thank you, everybody, for hopping on tonight. I really, really appreciate it. And I was pretty nervous, to be honest, to get on here and do this live for everybody, or this Zoom. I mean, I do it for my team, but, not everybody. So.
Hey, Kristina.
Yeah.
Kristina, I wanted to ask, is there a better amount, how long to keep your live? Is it 30 minutes? What do you suggest as far as the length of your live? Because mine tend to go long, and I just was curious.
Well, I guess it depends, because some people don't want to sit there and watch, a full 30, 45-minute tutorial. They don't got time for that. So, I guess it just depends what you're talking about. If you're wanting to talk about something motivating, or you want to do makeup, I would just put that right in your thing. Let's do full face today, so they know what they getting into,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Or if you're just doing eyes, just so they know what they're getting into.
Okay.
That's my advice,
Mm-hmm.
I think
that's great.
It's important that to think about the type of audience you're looking for at the moment. Like, if you are going live at a random time throughout the day, I think you can kind of let it go longer, because you're not appealing as much to a replay audience. You're just trying to catch whoever's there. I notice if I go live at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I could go for 30 or 40 minutes, and I'm just catching a lot of different people jumping on, in the middle of their day. But if I'm going to go live at 9 o'clock at night, maybe I want to get more to the point and do, if I do a training, like a live training in Lash Money, for instance, I try to keep those short, because I'm wanting a replay audience. I want people to see how many minutes it took and be willing to watch it. So if you're looking for a replay audience, keep it shorter. But if you're just kind of catch people throughout the day, in their daily routine, lunch break, whatever, I think you can kind of have a little more permission to play with that. But Alicia Purdy and I were talking about this not too long ago. Even she said, change up your lives. Don't just do get ready with me all the time. Maybe 1 week focus just on brows, and go live and talk about brows every day and show people tips on their brows. That way you're changing it up and keeping the content relevant. And also, not every video that they click on is going to be this 30-minute get ready with me. So they have options too.
Good. I think Angela had a question. Angela, do you have a question?
Well, I was going to say I didn't get to hop on right when you all started, so I don't know what I did miss. But I know that for the people that are still not comfortable with going live, I'm still nervous too, but I know that like sometimes I just jump on and just get right into it. But if I have a plan and am organized with what I'm going to say, then it goes really smoothly and makes me feel a lot more confident when I'm doing it too. So that might help people.
Yes, that's a good point. Like have your makeup out ready, so you're not sitting there trying to dig. That's a good point. I try, but then my makeup desk ends up a mess, and I'm still trying to dig for something. But yeah, if you're
Or stuff
organized,
falls on the floor.
yeah, and don't be nervous about mess ups and things falling. I mean, my phone falls, my light falls. You know, things happen. That's life. People want to see that you're not this perfect thing because people are going to feel like, I have to be perfect to do this. Oh my God, I can't do that. You know, so don't feel that way. You know, they want to see a real person. A good question, a good comment, Angela. Miss your face, girl.
I know, I miss you too.
Can I say something?
Hello.
Hello.
Kristina, can I say
I
something?
was just gonna kind of piggyback off of what you were saying there. Like, I feel like when people come to watch Facebook Lives, they want to connect with you. They want to know that you're like a real person. And if they wanted like, this is boom, 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 that's what they go to YouTube for. You know what I mean? Like, at least that's what I found.
Yeah,
I agree.
totally.
That's all.
Kristina, I just wanted to say thank you. This was amazing. I've got to dip out because I have a live starting at 8:30. So I will see you ladies later. Y'all have a good night.
Get it, girl.
Thank you, Kristina.
You're welcome. Bye, girl.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Anybody else have questions?
Kristina, did you talk at all about like ideas for content, or did you? I missed the first part because I was putting my kids to bed, but like I know sometimes people get tripped up on content. Like, what do I talk about? What do I cover? Did you guys talk about that?
I don't think. I just said, pick a product. If you're comfortable with palette one, then just get on and do a live and feature, palette one. Or like you said, like Alicia does. She features brows. Start off with something you're comfortable with, and go with that and talk about why you love that. So like if you're a fan of the BB cream, talk about why. It's lightweight, light coverage, great for summer, and stuff like that. So that's my opinion on lives. If you're nervous, pick one product and talk about that.
Right.
Quick and easy.
I think too, I heard somebody say this tip one time. It might have been Liz. I don't know, but I'm sure we've heard it from different people. But if you're afraid to go live about something that's 100% not unique. Just go live with your kids playing in the pool. Go live, hanging out at the park. Go live at your favorite restaurant. Like, just say, oh my gosh, did you guys see the size of this cheeseburger? Oh, like silly things like that that are going to start to get you comfortable. And again, like Cassie said, that helps people get a peek into your life and they want to relate to you, connect with you. Go live if you're emotional about something. Go, like, just share pieces of your life with people.
Yes, that's good.
The other thing I want to say too, because we are so big on branding and we're so big on attraction marketing and how can we paint this picture of success, even no matter your level, and how do we, show the world that we're positive. One thing I kind of like to do, I don't do it all the time, but I found that it's pretty cool, is if you read something in like personal development, if there's a book that you like, or if you just watched a 5-minute video from like, Matt Morris, Eric Worre, anybody that inspires you, I like to go live and reiterate what I just heard. It can literally be 5 minutes of you recapping, but I just like to tell people, like, that they have greatness within them, that they don't have to conform to society, that they can do something special. And when you talk about things like that, because it's different and it's not traditional, people people like to hear good things. They like to hear things that are positive. Like I said, we have a dark and dreary world. People are not in good places a lot of times if you can be that person. So what, of course you need to throw in products and things like that. But if you can go live and just talk about positivity, about what, literally, I kid you not, I will watch a video or read a book and then immediately take my thoughts on it and translate it to people, or to my own experience. So I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but I think it's important that we become really well-rounded so that people don't just expect one thing when they come to our page, but it's a myriad of things that really paint the picture of what we are as presenters and what it's like to be, to be what we are, to do what we do. So anyway, sorry, I totally ramble. I always feel like I try to hijack, so I didn't mean to do that. But
no, you're fine. No, that's a good point. You want people to see other sides of you besides unique. For instance, Becky's one of my friends. She's on here. She did a live about how she didn't have a very good green thumb and her plants was dying. But it shows people, other sides of us,
Totally. And, you can even turn little things like that into business related. Like I always said, a big part of why Unique is so fun is you don't have to fit it into your life. You literally like make it just another part of it. Like your life now becomes like, when I go to the pool, I don't have to stare at my phone the whole day, but what I can do is make a post about how this is my office view now because I'm able to spend more time in places like that instead of in an office, So really, it's just thinking about this lifestyle and bringing in all these different elements of our lives. And again, inviting people to take part in our journey, which is cool.
Yes.
We have such a cool journey. And
Love
everything's different. I mean, I've been doing this 3 years and I don't get the views that some of these girls get. I mean, my goodness, there's girls that it's nuts, so don't compare. Like I've literally like every now and I've had lives where I'll get like 11 people watching and that's fine. But, so don't look at other people. Oh my gosh, she has so many more viewers than I do. If you have one person watching or nobody watching, just act like you're dominating it anyway, because you might get replays. But if nobody's watching and you're still boring and you're like letting people see you sweat, then you're definitely not going to get replays, right?
Yeah. One thing also to add to that, Kylie, is most of your views will be replays. So when a couple of hearts come through, oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much for the hearts. Keep them coming, because when they watch the replay, those hearts come through live time. And so they don't know that they're not happening right now. So they're going to add to it. Same thing with, thank you guys so much for sharing. You know how much I appreciate that. Even if no one has shared, thank them for sharing, because then people go, oh, I'll share it too.
Yes.
Facebook that gives you the highest algorithm scores, going live and having them shared. So.
And did you mention, I'm sure you did because you always do, but did you mention like not like, let me wait for people to join?
Yeah, no, I didn't, but that is a good point.
Cover that, girlfriend.
Okay. So when you're doing your live, people are there and they want to watch it. But if you're sitting there, you're like, I'm going to wait a minute for everybody to join. There's people that are taking their time to watch. They're going to be like, see ya, I'm out. Get in there and just start going with it. Because personally, I think it can be a little rude. If you want to wait 10, 15 seconds, okay. But you want to just, to me, get in there and get started. Because people don't have a lot of time. They want to see you get started. And then on the replay, they're having to wait. So I would just get in it. Hey, guys, be energetic, have music, be in their face, be like, what's up? And grab their attention when they're scrolling. Because if they see that, and they see you moving your hands and in their face, they're going to be like, I need to see what this girl's doing. They're going to be more inclined to click, to like, to share, hearts, and be like, I'm going to watch her. I'm going to follow her. So.
Yeah, another thing that people can do instead of saying, oh, I'm going to wait for you to get on, just tell everyone what you're going to talk about, or tell everyone what you are planning on doing. So even on the replays, they know. And so when you're telling them this is what we're going to talk about, we're talking about what comes in this amazing presenter kit. I'm going to tell you how much it is, where you can get it, and the perks of doing what I do. That's stalling to allow people to hop on. It's also informing people what you're going to talk about, because I said a minute ago, most of your views are going to be replay. So that's going to bide you enough time. But don't do the awkward shuffle papers, like twirl your hair. People get on, because most of them are going to be replays. So,
You
all
know,
right.
like say you're sharing the video also. Like I always share it to my business page from my personal page, and that gives me like, 10 seconds or something, but it's still a few seconds.
Yeah, and I've heard that like Facebook's doing something with that algorithm right now. They're wanting people to use business pages. So I've heard a lot of girls that have been kind of testing it out that are sharing, like they're going live and immediately sharing it to their profile, that are getting a lot more views lately. I think I heard one of the Black statuses said like her views were maybe 30 or 40, and then she tried that for a few days and was getting like thousands of views.
So Kylie, are they using two different devices? Because that's the only way I can figure that out. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so like an iPad and a phone. Yeah. So you kind of have to be a little bit savvy with that. The other thing I was going to say is, if you're, like Liz said, if you want to kind of stall, if you can tell like a funny animated story. I was at the Unique, at our convention speaker training a few weeks ago. And one thing that we were taught by Deb Erickson, who also taught the purple statuses, was to always have stories in your back pocket that you can pull out when you need them. So if you just have like a funny story, like it doesn't even have to relate to much of anything, but here's what's going to happen. When you tell a funny story, your face is animated. You're going to move your hands. So if you can just open with something like that, I can't remember the percentage, but there's like massive statistics that show a lot of times people lay in bed and they scroll with no sound. And a lot of people watch videos with no sound. I can't remember how many minutes it is or whatever, but if you don't grab their attention in the beginning, then they're going to keep on scrolling. That's why I think Cara Lewis Newton taught her welcome video in her parties is always, you guys can't see me, it's so dark in my room, but moving your hands around and being really happy and excited and your face being really animated. So like I said, if you don't want to rush right to like the meat and potatoes of your presentation, if you will, just tell a funny story. Be like, oh my gosh, you guys are not going to believe what happened to me today. Like move your face all around. I can't tell you how many times I click on people's live videos just because of their animation that I see. Because I think, what the heck is this girl doing? I want to see. But if I'm scrolling and you're just blah, 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 no, I'm going to keep on going, right? So that's, super cool to remember.
Great info. Great info. Well, I hope that this has helped some people tonight. Try to hopefully you've covered some fears and maybe some things, some objections that you have that have been holding you back from going live. And hopefully you can take this back to the girls in your team if you feel that they're struggling with anything like that.
Thank you so much, Kristina. I recorded this, and so I will upload it to YouTube as soon as we wrap up, and then I will post the link into Gold Diggers for everyone to share with their teams for a replay. So thank you so much. Good night, everyone. And don't forget, if you want to follow Kristina on Facebook, which I highly recommend, don't send a friend request. Just hit her follow button, and you can go ahead and turn her to see first. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for getting on.
Bye. Thank you, guys.